Well, this is going to be take 2 of the same video I tried just a moment ago to do. Today we're dealing with properties of logarithms. Since logarithm is the inverse of exponentials, the properties hold the same. So when we talk about the product rule for exponentials, we add those exponents. Remember, the answer to a logarithm is an exponent. So if I give you the log base b of a product, that is equal to log base b of the first factor plus the log base b of the second one. The quotient rule is just like the quotient rule for exponentials. We know that we subtract the powers. And the last one is the power rule. Normally on the power rule we multiply our exponents. Since this piece has the answer of an exponent and the n is also an exponent, we will be just multiplying these together. These are the 3 basic rules. Now if you can't see it on the video, I also sent it to you electronically. Well, so far so good. So the first example we want to talk about, they're going to ask you to do 2 things in the homework. They're going to ask you to expand and to condense. And so we're going to talk about one that we have to expand. So if we have the log base 5 of a product, each one of these factors has been multiplied together, and that means we'll use the product rule. That means we'll have the log base 5 of 3 plus the log base 5 of x plus the log base 5 of y. Another time that would deal with the quotient rule and the product rule, we have a product in the numerator, so we'll have the log base 7 of 4 plus the log base 7 of x minus, since this one's in the denominator, the log base 7 of y. So the first half of your homework is going to be asking you to expand. I want to do one more that we have to expand. Now this one uses both the product rule and the power rule. We have 3 terms. So the first one would be the log base 8 of 3 plus. Now, we have the power rule. The power rule says that that becomes a coefficient. So this one would be 2 log base 8 of x plus 5 log base 8 of y. So we have our 3 terms we've multiplied, and those extra powers become coefficients out in front. Alright, now, that's the first part of your homework where you expand. The second part is going to ask you to condense. So the first example we're going to look at is log base 3 of 20 minus the log base 3 of 4. Now, the only time it will work when the log base 3 has to be the same on both of those. And when you get done, you will only have that piece once. That's what you mean when you condense it. Then, since I have a subtraction, I'm using the quotient rule, so I take the first one over the second one. So my final answer is log base 3 of 5. The next one they're going to give you is going to use both the product and the power. Again, the bases are the same.